You know, I didn't really think about how it took Tiny Toranaga 9 tries to behead that dude. And you would think that that experience would inspire the little guy to grow into this very effective warlord, which makes sense, especially considering the theme of that last episode and being in control of one's fate, unlike Yagakado, the kid who slipped and fell. What's that quote that the old whore said? Fate is like a sword. Toranaga can wield it, but his son couldn't and couldn't. He's gone. The one thing that's really surprised me about this show, now that I've thought more about it, is that going in, I assumed there would be a bunch of battles. That would be an action-heavy show in some sense. I didn't expect this chess match, where all of the scenes are very crucial, and there's so much meaning layered throughout. It comes back around, and is reflected in various characters and their actions. We'll see how things wrap up, but it's pretty brilliant. The Abyss of Life, Episode 8. Toranaga's defeated clan moves to Edo and awaits their fate. The only one who isn't waiting for fate, I don't know. I don't know what Toranaga's up to, but he's up to something.
What part of this is still on?
I must know if my crew is alive.
I have to assume, given this recap, that we're going to find out what happened to the hostages. You guys are looking rough.
Be sure to
record it in a book. It ranked lower than boiling, but higher than eaten by dogs. It's like that show. I forget what it was called, but something along the lines of 100 Stupid Ways to Die. Yabu inspired that show. He just ranks deaths.
The customary 49 days. They will deliver us to Osaka.
Wait, so he bought him time? What? Wait, I'm going back. Oh, the army's behind him.
Saiki-sama's army will camp at Edo's boundary where they will wait for Toranaga-sama to mourn his son.
Yeah, so actually, his death bought them time to plan. That's ironic. It gave his father more agency, probably. What was that look? Almost like, do you mean that, or are you just saying that? Or how dare you?
When we submit to the council, you're not required to join us, since you no longer choose to stand with us anyway.
Oh.
At least Nagakado-sama died fighting.
Your men are here in this city.
That's what it
the crew
seems
from your
like.
ship.
Oh.
You must be eager to be reunited.
Oh, so they are here in the city.
And my translator, what becomes of her? Mariko-sama, don't go to Osaka.
I don't want her to go.
My allegiance forbids me from doing anything else.
You know, Mariko is like a sunset or a sunrise, depending upon the time of day. It's funny he even said don't go. I mean, they've had enough conversations now that he knows what she's going to do before she does it, basically. He just wants her to live, just like Hiromatsu wants his daughter to live. Or granddaughter, Fuji. It's funny how the older Japanese characters are the ones that are sort of fed up with the world's ideology in a way. Or at least likely to play by the rules. And then there's Blackthorn, who is the very least likely to play by rules for other reasons. He has probably the least purpose. I don't know. This show is so beautiful, though. Again, the show looks and feels so epic in its scale, with or without big battles or whatever. It feels like we have seen big battles, you know? A lot has happened. Even though it's been a slow build, I don't know. In that little town, so much has happened. And now we're sort of getting reintroduced to Osaka. We haven't even really seen much of the Catholics. I like how they took a backseat. It really started to feel even more intimate. I like that we left Osaka. Is this show even building to a big battle? Maybe it's not, and that'd be probably fine. Look at this guy run. And then we're chapter 8, the Abyss of Life. She's suspicious and not amused.
Toranaga が地面に頭をこすりつけて降伏するまで、あの者の脅威から解き放たれはいたしません。
No, she's right. I assume.
殿下に代わり政務を担っておった頃、拙者はよう押し花のに目を奪われておりました。太閤殿下が寵愛なさるご側室。
She's like, that's nice.
さように見えたとしたらそれは太閤殿下の願いに過ぎませぬ。
縁組により我らがより強く結びつくという案、いかがでございましょうか。
She's like, again, I gotta do this shit. I think she would rather she just be on her own. I think she's starting to value her own sovereignty after everything she did to gain it. I hope that can be said for Mariko at the end of the day.
ある日、中田様は木から落ちて腕を折ってしまわれた。
That sounds like him. That didn't tell anyone for days. They didn't think he was brave. Wow. Does very much sound like him.
勇者でござった。
I suppose stupid but courageous. Reckless. Omi's probably the most affected. Maybe?
長門様が今宵ここに我らと共におられぬことが信じられません。我らの敬愛の念を聞かれたならば。
That's true. He would like the attention.
友が幸福を選ばれ、あの蛇のような石堂の前で切腹することを選ばれたがゆえに、それは長門様には耐え難きことでございました。ご自分の命をたった一つのものにかけておられた。ご主君に、Toranaga様に。
You know what? The irony of what he just said is that I do think that Nagakado, in spirit, was very much like his father. He was just dumb. Like everything he wanted, his father, I think, wants. I just think that Nagakado didn't have his father's mind. It's like, sounds stupid, and if you haven't seen Batman Beyond or any of the animated shows in the DC animated universe, Bruce Wayne is a mastermind, right? A tactical genius. His son, spoiler alert, Terry McGinnis, not so much. Is that true? Some things are happening. I'm watching for chess pieces to be moved, and I could see Hiromatsu doing things ordered by Toranaga. Not only confuse the characters, but us. It is sad. I just don't know how connected I felt to Nagakado as a character. That isn't to say that I don't feel like I knew who he was as a character. He was very fleshed out. Wow, look at this shot of Toranaga far away looking on. It's not even there. It's symbolic.
新しい孫娘様はまだ見においでにならないのでござりますか。
江戸に戻られてからひどくお加減が悪いと聞いております。
Oh. Dude, if he's not in bad health, this is totally what Ragnar did in Vikings. Sorry, spoiler alert. Good show, watch that too. Up until a point.
落ち葉の方様らしいことだとマリコ様もお思いになりましょう。
私たちはそれぞれに辛抱の仕方が違っております。
In her own way. Staying hidden.
やはり我が家は良きものにござりまするな、凛様。虎長様がそなたをお呼びじゃ。昼過ぎに会いたいと。
Buntaro seems more chilled this episode.
大阪から黒続きである女房殿に茶を立てたいのじゃが、いかがかな。
This is what happens in abusive relationships, according to documentaries and true crime dramas and other things that I've watched or read. People abuse, fuck up, and then try and do something nice to make them, not only to make themselves feel better. He makes tea, Buntaro. Better be some good fucking tea, bro. I hate tea. It's because I've grown way too accustomed to coffee. It's a problem. I love it. I'm surprised it's legal sometimes. I remember when I was in college, I hadn't drank coffee ever, really. I thought it was gross. I remember my grandparents drinking it all the time. Hated the smell. Then when I was in college, and I was working full-time, going to school full-time, and there was all these coffee shops on campus, so I thought to myself, see what this go juice is all about. And I went to class with this cup of coffee, my first fateful cup. that very much made me feel empowered and in control of my own fate. Fate is like a cup of coffee. I was in class just answering every question and very contributing to the conversation, so much so that I thought I should do this on YouTube. And here we are. Oh, here he is. Right when, thank God. Pun intended.
Your kind attempt at translation, Father. Alas, you are wrong.
Charcoal. Oh, he did it.
I must say, I am impressed. You have made your own way out here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Father.
I forgot his name. Alvito? Is that his name?
What are your plans? Now he has cut you loose.
Well, to start, I will reunite with my crew. Then pay a visit to that black ship I have heard so much about.
Tell me.
Good luck.
Will you wear those clothes when you see your men?
Oh, wow. I didn't even think about it. They've probably been living in squalor as...
Yes, I intend to.
As prisoners. He's gonna show up like... Hey, guys! What have you been up to? I wait till I tell you. It's been great. I have this new friend, Fuji. She's basically my wife. Not really, but I've also been having sex with people I'm not supposed to. And I am supposed to. Yeah, what the fuck, Blackthorn? You should change, dude. He's faking. This is totally what Ragnar did in Vikings. I swear to
Toranaga-sama.
God. If this happens, I...
無論存じておる。黒船で私たちと結んだ取り決めでございますが。
Oh yeah, the deal.
檜山様と大野様を虎長様のお味方につけることが。遠路はるばる知らせに参ったと申すか。
I forgot all about this shit. That's just a testament to how much has happened in the fishing village.
The church did not send me on this mission, Lord. I have come on my own, and many in Edo have lost hope. But not me. Unlike Ishido, you love the heir. If you form an alliance with his mother, the heir would be free to turn against Ishido.
I believe so too. Maybe. Yes. Yeah, right. Daenerys? Targaryen? King's Landing's not your enemy. Cersei is. Was.
そなたはかつて落ち葉の方と親しかった万に一つ落ち葉の方がわしと盟約を結ぶことが
I mean
あると思うか
No, but she would ally with you.
あの方の敵は恐れる心だと思いまする
If you ally with her in a way that will make her feel empowered. She thinks you killed her dad, though.
あまたの犠牲と引き換えの勝利よりも静かな敗北を選ぶ手は見捨てるおつもりか決して殿を見捨てる者たちをたまらぬか
I just don't believe this.
わしと共に幸福の挨拶に参ると誓う書状に皆署名してもらいたい
He needs this surrender to happen. Wants it to. And he's trying to convince everyone? I don't know. Hiroyuki Sanada is a great actor, but so is Toranaga, maybe.
江戸に新しいキリシタン教会を作ることを許す一つだけ頼みがある大阪に戻りここで見聞きしたことを伝えてもらいたいわしはただ静かな死を
Yes, see, this is part of it. He has to sell this completely because everyone knows that Toranaga is shiesty. I think. I could be completely wrong. Yeah. Right. Right. That's a big tell. That was so clever. That was his... And I bet you he knew that Hiromatsu would get it. Yeah, there would be no reason for him to be like, tell them that we are for real. It's a Trojan horse situation. Show is so majestic and beautiful sometimes. It really... Oh, I forgot it. We've really just seen the whole season pass. Wow. I don't know why I feel so captivated by this scene right now. Just the way it's being filmed, and the direction of this show always takes its time to focus on how things are made and crafted and positioned. Because it is about all the details in this show. An agency. What we choose to say and do. What we make for ourselves and other people. It's like that scene with Kiku and she talked about space. Yeah, I don't really even understand what's happening right now, but it's really hitting me different. It's just tea. It's just a scene. She's drinking tea. And I feel like something weird's happening between these characters now. This is a hell of an apology. Your performance was wonderful. It was only for you. Hmm. There's so much empathy on his face. You're happy. Were you? She didn't want to get married. Yeah. Good question. Will she answer honestly? Well, I guess silence is the answer. Let us go to death tonight? Jesus. I sort of understand why he's like this right now. He had being a warrior as like his thing, and that's gone now. He thinks they're surrendering. So he wants to control this. Why you denied me? Oh, wow. Yeah. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. But also, real quick, I actually feel for Bentaro. It's like when you have a crush in high school and they want nothing to do with you, except way worse. Fuck that bitch. I hope she's not happy. Actually, I talked to her recently. She's doing okay. Never mind. That was a dumb thing to admit. Mariko-sama has talked a lot about the culture and the ideology of where she is and how she was raised, because that's what she believes her father wanted, to play her role. But what she just said there is the opposite of that. She wants freedom as much as Blackthorn. She wants to be beyond her husband's reach and the reach of those who control her. But that's not, I don't know. They've been treated that well? They've just been getting drunk? This isn't what I expected. He's gonna look like a bitch. He's assimilated with the culture, which is true. The native culture. And now he thinks it smells.
Stinks like Billingsgate at low tide.
Yeah, they're gonna think he's a bitch now, kinda, probably. Because he's not as savage as them. Which is, that's a hell of a thing for me to just say. Savage. Given how barbarian and savage have been used in this show. Oh my god.
Pilot? John Blackthorn. That's you.
Oh my god.
We'd given you up for dead.
And he's clean and bathed. Probably smells great. I forgot he even had long hair before.
To do what?
To help us. Home.
Nah. Where does the pilot want to take us this time? Maybe Africa? Or back to the Americas. We spent these months wasting away because our pilot had ambitions of his own. First Englishman to the strait, ready to make his name.
He lied to them.
Our orders ended when the Captain General sent a shot at the back of his head.
Oh, I forgot about all this.
I'll speak to the rest of the men myself.
First, take off those skirts.
The skirts, yeah. He's a bitch in his eyes.
We need you leave that.
I said take them off!
I didn't even think about how John Blackthorne's making decisions for his own ambitions and putting his men at risk like that. Why are you... What the fuck? It's sort of Toranaga, like...
He's got him. Filthy.
Yeah. You've changed, John. You've changed. For the better, I must admit. He can't go home now. He, like, can't go home now.
他に道がないのが悔しいが、思い詰めた挙句ここへ参ったと。
Yabu? What does he want?
I once offered to sail for Toranaga-sama against his enemies. Now he is determined to die. Fine. I still have my ship. I can train a crew. I just need a new banner.
It needs a new purpose.
You wish to sail on Yabashige-sama's behalf?
I don't wish it. He is a shitface. But he is a brave shitface.
That's true. Yeah, he just wants a reason to go on.
Yabashige-samaが大阪で、Yabashige-sama politely declines your request.
Yeah, he is wrong. You just fall, yeah, ride or die with Toranaga.
Even Yabashige-sama stands with Toranaga-sama.
Why don't you, you're not going to tell him, she's not telling him that they don't think Toranaga's given up. Oh, don't play this card.
This weapon is not mine.
己が日の本のものではないことは分かっていると。
仲間、もうわからない. I don't know where that leaves me. But I do know that now I am left to whittle what fate I can for myself.
己が宿命を切り開くほかないと、安仁様は思っておられまする。
Wow!
On that cliff.
Coming here has completely changed the way he views his life in the world.
You were a man who understood the importance of
taking fate
into his own hands.
What a way to sweet talk Yabu. Next, they're going to be boiling people together. Almost had him.
You see, once loyalty begins, it does not have an end. Otherwise, it
well,
would
that's
not
not true for Yabu, but okay.
But loyal turns senseless very quickly when the order is suicide.
Would you like me to translate that? Or was it for me?
It's for her. Sometimes I forget that this roughly follows historical events, so the courtesans will become geisha, more than likely, right? This is the beginning of... Like ever loyalty again, we're talking about how too much loyalty could be a bad thing. Yeah. All these warriors who feel like they've lost their purpose. Buntaro, Omi. You look and see nothing, you simply need to look harder. That sort of defines this show for those who might find it boring or whatever. You know what I mean? Just not paying attention to everything that's happening. Oh, look at them with their two neighbors, yeah. The church is going to be next to the courtesans! That's awesome. That's Toranaga being clever. Sticking it to both of them. Well, the church, at least. The courtesans don't care. A bunch of virgins next to store. Good for business. The Abyss of Life. That's the title of this episode. Life is like this, the abyss that we look into and search for meaning. Sometimes life can just seem like this empty void, devoid of purpose. Like, what am I doing? What are we doing here? What does it all mean? I think that sort of is what every character is going through in this episode. Existential angst at crisis. Somebody's making Aaron. Whoa! Ochiba.
今朝方に発作が起こったと思われます。
Why does Ochiba look different?
私を見とってくれるのは
Kind.
もう駆け引きはおやめなされ。人質を解放すると約束なされ。石戸は成り上がりの小物じゃ。
She was her mentor of sorts.
我らが息子に浄土では私を探すように伝えておくれ。これは私が作ってしまったのじゃ。
Wow. Look what I made. Almost like Achiba's a monster of her own creation. Like a Frankenstein's monster. She would be Dr. Frankenstein. This is kind of haunting though. I don't know. Wow. Holy shit. That shot was crazy. Okay.
わしと共に降伏する者の名をお渡しすることになっておる。よってその書状にその方ら
Is he testing those to see who's actually like truly loyal to him? This would feel like a test. It feels like a test. It's not everyone's gonna sign. Yeah, but who's gonna sign because he don't give a fuck. Homie ain't gonna do it. Let's write something else. Did. And we have the first one to say no.
お許しくだされと。我らは敗北に向かう道を進まれる殿に従うことはできませぬ。石戸は江戸を攻めざるを得なくなり、
そのまま江戸を滅ぼすであろう。
やらせてみればよろしゅうござる。
どちらが大事や。我が一族の存続か。
This is actually the opposite of what Blackthorn did with his men.
そのお気持ちを変えぬとあらば、拙者今ここで
No, not Hiromatsu.
腹を切ります。
Whoa, that's a hell of a way to call your bluff. His bluff.
大阪に降伏なされれば、それは代々のご先祖への裏切りになりますぞ。黙れるか。
Holy shit.
虎長様との間のことじゃ。
Hiromatsu is not fucking around.
拙者は殿が小便垂れの小僧の頃からおそばにお仕えしてまいりました。
Stripping. Alright, I have no idea what the truth is anymore. Yeah, this does contradict what you said at the beginning of the season. Is he gonna fuck off? No way. This is a hell of a game of poker. No way. Don't let him do this. I know this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Dude, is Hiromatsu actually just allowing this or doing this so that they follow him? To Toranaga?
Toranaga-sama!
Dude, this whole show is seppuku. It's all about that. Holy fuck. There's a lot of talking about loyalty going too far. I think that was Hiramatsu being extremely loyal. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I won't dip deep in the wound by disagreeing. That was the point of... I don't know, actually. Forget it. I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I'm so fucking... I don't know what's going on anymore. What does life mean? What does this mean? What does everything mean? Never withers in winter. She is good. He knew he would. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Short-winged and predictable. Predictable. Knew his duty well. Osaka has to believe my defeat is real. God damn. God damn. I can't believe I'm saying God so much. Already you do your part? She has to go talk to Aochiba. Is that what's happening? I'm ready. This episode's exhausting. Jesus. I don't even remember if Toranaga was coughing in that last scene with Mariko. Because if he was, then that would mean that he is actually sick. Because why would he fake it in front of her when he just told her the truth? This dude's the smartest man who ever lived. Toranaga for president. Actually, that's a terrible idea. I don't agree with any of this. The freaking music in this episode. There's these funerals, everyone's dying. She's bowing to Ishido to make him feel like he's impossible. This is just an act. Alright, yeah. Yabu is going with Blackthorn now. Dude, of course, it would propel. Yabu's like, screw you guys, I'm out of here. Who's like, okay. Well, Ami's staying. Dude, I think I said in one of the earlier episodes that Ami would not betray Yabu, but... Yeah. It meant a great deal to me, yeah, it did. I could tell. Hug him. You. And me.
Meiyu.
I don't know why I like this. It was heartwarming and weird, but you guys are stupid. This is part of Toranaga's plan. Oh boy, she's coming with. He's coming with. He's just like, yeah, I know, guys, go for it. I wanted you to do this. Jesus. Yeah, he's actually sick, but how did that happen? What role is his illness gonna play? Just seems like a random thing. Oh, now he's gonna go to where his son was burned. Thank you, my son. You earned me some time. That's what I was saying before. Will not waste it. Time is very, very valuable. We established that in the episode prior, how valuable time is. Hiromatsu and you both. Hiromatsu knowingly. Higakado not so much. I mean, time is the most valuable currency thing we all have. And Hiromatsu's very aware of it. I mean, Toranaga. Dope. Wow. And this music playing right now, it's like the end of The Dark Knight, but way more ominous. Fuck it. I wasn't gonna watch the next episode, but I'm gonna. I just can't not.